O Show. This is the Big 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 O Show. This is
There's just one place to get our lowest payment on the new 2025 Acura Integra. $289 a month. It's the Season of Performance event at Acura of Pembroke Pines. #1 in the USA.
When presenting an award to an employee, athlete, executive, or fantasy GM, make sure you call Orvieto's Awards and More. For 35 years, these custom award specialists have been providing plaques, trophies, custom framing, while providing state-of-the-art laser and computerized engraving, UV printing, and glass crystal etching. They do all their engraving and printing in-house for quality control. Call Charles at 305-949-8098 or visit them at orvietosawards.com. Orvietos Awards and More, where recognition is rewarding.
For over 16 years, EJDconstruction.com has provided South Florida residents quality craftsmanship, accurate project management, and exceptional service. That's why EJDconstruction.com is an A-rated member of Angie's List and the Better Business Bureau. When you're looking for the right custom home builder for additions or home remodeling, please call my friend Eric at 305-433-4843. That's 305-433-4843 for EJDconstruction.com.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Miles an hour, that's a Category 4 hurricane. 3 deaths are reported in Florida after more than 24 were killed in the Caribbean. This
The lost city of Atlantis reveals its secrets at Toyota of Hollywood. Get legendary deals on over 2,000 Toyotas, like a 2024 Corolla, not $24,000, $20,988. Unlock the wonders of 0% financing for 5 full years, 0 down. Rediscover Atlantis at Toyota of Hollywood on 441 between Hollywood Boulevard and Sheridan Street. Open till midnight.
this is Houston. We have a package. Hello?
No matter where you are, the Slomin Shield home security system guards your home. With next-gen perimeter protection, 24/7 monitoring, and interior motion sensing. And right now, get a free Slomin Shield security system and doorbell camera, all professionally installed, for free.
Shield your world, the Slomin Shield.
After 40 years, the Big Cheese Miami is still producing great Italian food. They started in 1984. Since then, they've been winning awards while being voted the best inexpensive Italian restaurant in Miami. Visit them for great food, amazing service. Witness the decades of Cane's memories. The walls are like a Miami Hurricanes Hall of Fame. The Big Cheese delivers anything on its menu or party platter menu to your home, office, or even a park for a picnic. Located at 8080 Southwest 67th Avenue, Miami. Call 305-662-6855. TheBigCheeseMiami.com, where they serve large portions at family prices. Welton Rayom has more than 62 years of litigation experience handling insurance disputes. They're committed to resolving even the toughest insurance claims quickly. Call them for a free consultation. 954-966-4646. At Welton Rayom, they don't get paid unless you win. Property damage claims to your home, business, or condo as a result of a hurricane. Welton Rayom can help. Water, mold, fire, smoke damage, Welton Rayom can help. Call 954-966-4646.
There's just one place to get our lowest payment on the new 2024 Acura ZDX, $299 a month. It's the Season of Performance event at Acura of Pembroke Pines, #1 in the USA.
If you're looking to take your home or business to the next level, then RM Contractors and Custom Drywall can assist you. RM specializes in new residential turnkey, new commercial turnkey, home and office remodeling. Call them for free estimates. Serving all of South Florida, licensed and insured. Call Ray or Mike, 305-345-3649. You work hard to create the perfect atmosphere. You dream it, we'll build it. RM Contractors and Custom Drywall, 305-345-3649 or Instagram at RMC Fisher Island.
Welcome to Caneswear. New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
The viewpoint statements or beliefs expressed on the following program by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily the opinions of FantasyXS.com, Media Group Inc. ownership, management, sponsors, or website. When it comes to South Florida sports teams, very few in the media have witnessed, lived, and covered it like the Big O. Let's start the program dedicated to your favorite South Florida teams with a passion that's unmatched. The Big O Radio Show is on. Here's the Big O.
All righty. Good morning, boys and girls. Yes, sir. Time to rock and roll. And today we are here at Caneswear, baby. Yes, sir. Come on out here and join us. Get your Dolphins gear, get your Heat gear, get your Inter Miami, Florida Panthers. Yeah. Come on, man. They even got Marlin stuff too. Come on out here. Caneswear at Miami Fanwear. Yes, sir. So we'll be out here for a couple of hours. The great Sean Stanley is by my side. I am obviously in a great mood. Bitcoin is approaching $95,000, which is a beautiful thing. I don't know. Do we get a $100,000 pump today? I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, welcome aboard. We got some stuff to talk about today on the program. Panthers lose against Winnipeg after winning the first game. We got the Heat off till like Sunday. We've got Thursday Night Football tomorrow, Steelers and Browns. We've got the Canes getting ready for Wake Forest on Saturday. I am going to go Saturday night with the wife to go see the Fort Lauderdale United against the DC Power. I'm going to support the ladies. We got the Dolphins on Sunday. Sean and I will get you ready at 11 a.m. for that 1 o'clock kickoff and hopefully a happy post-game show. So
next week's going to be a full week for us with the Dolphins.
Oh, because we have a Thursday night game.
Thursday night game.
Yeah, so it's like sitting there watching the other games, eating. Oh God, I'm going to be half asleep during that post game.
I do dinner.
Wow. Wow, that tryptophan is going to knock me out on Thursday. I don't know how I'm going to do the post-game show. I'm going to be knocked. Well, if the Dolphins win, obviously, that'll keep me. That'll keep the tryptophan from knocking me out like it normally does to all of us, right? Because by the time you get to that third NFL game on Thanksgiving Day, it's got to be a really good one. Or if not, you're kind of dozing off because of all that turkey in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we're going to have to battle that.
We do dinner.
Yeah, so do I. Dinner.
No, 7 p.m. is the dinner.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm getting the plate while...
What time is our game? I don't even know.
8:20.
Oh, we have the last game?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, did they have to give us the last
Lions
game?
and Cowboys always get the Thanksgiving Day games.
Why couldn't they give us the noon game?
No, that's not. That's like, I think that's Lions always, and the Cowboys get the 4.
See, noon would have been perfect because we end and we walk right into dinner.
I know.
Like halftime, we could go down to the kitchen and what are they cooking?
Get some scraps.
Right. Pick some stuff. You know, that's where you piss them off. Right. Because you want to pick on something. Wow. Ooh, I love that sweater, dude. I'm leaving home with that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's mine right there. Holy shit. Wow.
Play-by-play, just walked over and grabbing one now making sure looks like they got 2 left, so he's grabbing one. Do they have his size? He's checking. He's examining. Oh, I think he found one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. He's checking. It doesn't look like we have a winner. Does not look like we have a winner. Oh, you're not that skinny yet. Not that skinny yet. You know what we could do? We could get Jeff over and see if they have.
How badass this is, dude.
And it's the dry fit.
Yeah.
Or the dry fit. Not 100, but it's that material.
Yeah, I know, but inside it's
got the wool type.
Yeah. So what's it called? That felt or whatever the hell it is, but this thing is freaking sweet, dude. Wow.
Yeah, and Mark, for me, it's not that easy. We have the whole family coming over, so I can't just change the dinner to 4 p.m. to eat and then change it over.
Oh, I'm depressed.
They might have some in the back.
Maybe they do. I'm hoping so. I'm depressed. I want that one.
It's different ones down there, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see what's behind that one over there, but I'll ask him. Because that is badass, bro. And when they get it back, I want it. Oh, I didn't look. I didn't look.
They didn't have a size, so we didn't
go on caneswear.com. It's there. I'm sure it's there on caneswear.com. So, caneswear.com. Anyway, by the way, 94,826 for Bitcoin, for those of you there. Bitcoin is, up 37.5% in the last month, 60% in the last 3 months. That's not bad. 60% return in last 3 months. I don't know. That might be a half decent investment for you all out there. I don't know. Anyway, we got the Heat off till Sunday. I was glancing today because I was noticing the Heat, obviously off till Sunday. And I look over and the Cavs are 15-1. And I remember I even went on a Heat show with some of these guys, and some of them were thinking, "Oh, well, Donovan Mitchell." Remember last year was the talk of Donovan Mitchell thinking of, maybe coming to Miami, which there was no truth to that whatsoever. That's just bullshit that writers come up with and that delusional Heat fans come up with, and because they think they're going to get every free agent. You know what I'm saying? And I love Riley to death, dude. Riley's my man. He can call his shots whenever he wants, but we've got to be honest. They don't really bring stars anymore. And Miami's not sexy. And I tried to explain that last year.
But agents still use it as a...
They use it as
leverage, I guess.
I guess. They'll throw it out there because Miami will want the interview. They don't have the cap space or the poker, the chips to play poker, but they'll get the interview anyway. Like that does no good if you don't have the chips to play poker. And so I tried to explain that why is Miami a better situation than Cleveland last year? Only because you try to make it out to be. Well, look what's going on. Cleveland's 15-1, Miami is 6-7. With an often injured, broken down star. Come on, man. That should be a nice wake up call for some of you in the Heat Nation. It's been so beautiful to have Pat Riley here because it's 25 years of just absolutely amazing performance. I mean, he's got his B and C game going on now. And you're still getting to the finals and getting to the Eastern Conference Finals and getting to the playoffs with his B and C game. Okay, he hasn't had his A game in a long time, 15 years. Okay, let's be honest. It's been all Wade that's kind of made everything happen lately because he's the one that brought the free agents and he's the one that brought Butler and everything. So, but this is kind of the delusional state that some of you get in because Riley spoiled you so much for 25 years. And so you're in this place where you think you're at this pedestal above everybody else. By the way, there's an Aqua one I just noticed. The gray, with the old logo. It's the same style. And there's a bunch of them. Can you go look and see if there's an extra large and pull that son of a bitch right now? Because I actually think that in the Aqua, it's even nicer. I just noticed that. And plus, I got to get it now before any of you bastards get on caneswear.com and you order it. And then Jeff or John or Ken or somebody comes out here and grabs it. No. Last run at the end of that row, all the way down at the end. See? The keen eye spots it. So the gray's nice, really nice. But I actually like the Aqua one better. Come on, it's Aqua, baby. It's fucking beautiful. Anyway, so can't wait to get it. It is. I scored. I win. Badass. I love it. By the way, you were asking the price, I guess, right? Some of you were asking the price. 50. I paid this for concert shirts. 40, 45, 50 bucks for a concert shirt. 50. 50 cent. No, not 50 cent. But 50. That's badass. That's nice. By the way, it's not 50. Big O 10, you get 10% off. Okay? Big O 10, you will get 10% off everything on the store. Even if it's on sale. 10% on top of whatever it is. Okay? So, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Anyway, man, I win. Woo! That was sweet. That is sweet right there. Love it. Thank you. And by the way, folks, you can make a donation to the show, Cash App or Venmo at Cash Big O Show. That is Cash Big O Show, Cash App or Venmo. And you can make a PayPal donation also if you're out of the country, because I know it's harder apparently to use Cash App or Venmo outside of the country. So you can send it by PayPal and send your questions, comments, insults, all kinds of stuff. And of course, hit the like button. Very, 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 very important to support the show. And visit our amazing sponsors like this one here at Caneswear, where you can find so many different things with your favorite team's logo on it. Well, at least my favorite team's logo on it, because I'm a Dolphins and a Heat fan and a Marlins fan and an Inter Miami fan and a Canes fan and a Panthers fan. So if you're like me, a hometown guy or gal, Miami Fanwear is the place for you, man. So check it out for you, caneswear.com, 2655 South University Drive in Davie. And Ray Martinez, thank you, sir, for the Bitcoin donation to the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, sir. You put Bitcoin, XRP, and Hbar. He's on the Hbar bandwagon. I love it. I love it. Hbar's moving. Let's see. Where is Hbar right now? Most of the coins right now are kind of quiet. Hbar is at 12 cents, actually. Hbar now is at a dip, down 10%, which, what do we tell you about dips? Look, I think Hbar is going to go to $2. It's at 12 cents right now. It was at 15 cents. So it's at a 10.8% dip. What do I tell you? That's what? A gift. I'm not a financial advisor, of course. But it was at 15 cents, 16 cents, something like that. It's going to bounce back and go way past that. But I'm just saying, this is where you pick up on a dip, you pick up an easy 10%. That's what you do. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, Cardano, by the way, we've been waiting for this, and it's up 14% to 83 cents. So I'll do more on the Crypto Bro Show. You should check out yesterday's episode, and please hit the like button there, and obviously visit our amazing sponsors like R&M Contractors and Custom Drywall. They're the reason why the Crypto Bro Show is alive. So if you need to do anything with your home or your business, please call Ray or Mike at R&M Contractors and Custom Drywall. They can help you out. Or after you hit it big with Bitcoin and you cash in next year at some point and you want to improve the home, okay, that's when you call R&M Contractors. There you go, 305-345-3649. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see, what do we have? NorCal, jamming to some new tunes. Well, new to me. Big O, give Dayseeker a listen. Dayseeker. Okay. Dayseeker. I wrote it down. I will check it out. And he says, puff, puff, give. Stephen Harris, rise and shine. Ray Sosa is in the house. Tata Martino. Yep. I saw the news of Tata Martino. I got some stuff to say about Inter Miami that I got to get off my chest. Okay. Because some of this stuff kind of pisses me off. First of all, no soy argentino. Okay. And if you're not from Argentina, just let me remind the folks at Inter Miami, I don't really give a shit what Messi does internationally. I'm an Inter Miami fan. What I know is he choked like a dog in the first round of the MLS playoffs. You know, that league that is mediocre, that it's not the Premiership and it's not the Spanish Primera and it's not the Bundesliga, right? No, it's not. But all I know is the dude can't get out of the first round. So, you know, It's about me, bro. It's about we. It's about you. So outside of being Argentine, I just want the people at Inter Miami to know that you could tweet all his successes and everything he's doing away from an Inter Miami kit. Doesn't mean shit to me, dude. I don't give a shit, dude. And then you go fire Tata, and I'm sure that the Moss brothers were probably, as we say in Spanish, insoportable after they lost and got eliminated. And they put together one of the biggest choking performances in South Florida sports history. After you spend a godly world amount of money on that payroll and you fall short in the first round, I imagine that Moss is pissed. And he probably wasn't a guy you wanted to be around the last couple of weeks here if you're Tata Martino. And who knows? The Moss brothers, they're not going to stay quiet because they run the show. I wouldn't be surprised, not that I know anything, but I wouldn't be surprised that they were telling Tata what he needs to do next year to avoid this again. Maybe change some coaches, maybe change some habits, something. And maybe that rubbed Tata the wrong way, or maybe Tata was going to get fired anyway, and they just let him step down. I don't know. Or it's good for Inter Miami for him to step down instead of it looking like a firing, because then maybe another good coach may not want to come here because he may think, the owners are a little bit too trigger happy. But in this case, I can't blame Jorge Mas. I can't blame the Mas family if they were really pissed, if they wanted changes, and if Tata left or if he was going to get fired. I don't have a problem with that. What happened was unacceptable, dude. You can't have that kind of a payroll, that, unbalanced amount of talent, because they have world-class talent, and then they have MLS talent that comes off the bench, because I would call Campana as good a scorer as there is in the league. And if you have a young player like Kremoski coming off the bench, and you've got Rojas, and you got some guys that can play, Redondo and all these other guys, you got guys that can play on this team. It's not just about Messi and Suarez and Busquets and Alba. You got a world-class goalie. Calendar has been amazing. So when I see Tata get fired, I wonder what went on behind the scenes here. Was there some discussions, disagreements, suggestions? Because when he calls it like, this is personal reasons. Yeah, what are the personal reasons? You're going to show up coaching somewhere else? Like Stan Van Gundy? Ends up coaching somewhere else after he gets pushed out? I don't know. And again, I don't blame the Moss brothers at all for that. The only thing I will just suggest to the Inter Miami family, I get it. You sign the player and he's your guy, but most of us don't give a shit about what happens with Argentina football. Just want you to know this. Okay? Unless you're from Argentina, nobody gives a shit about it. So posting and bragging while you choked here in the U.S., in that little shitty league, the MLS, that crappy league that Messi can't win, that's the one that matters. That's the one we sell. That choke job probably cost this company some money. So,
I'm just saying. Just want you all to know there in Inter Miami, we, quite frankly, don't give an F what Messi does in another uniform. It means shit to me, dude. Just want you to know. Especially after a choke job. Like, brother, you can't win the league here. I don't give a shit what you do internationally. And please don't go dissing this league anymore. I guess it's not that easy when 4 world-class players couldn't get it done. So, yeah, I thought that was really interesting with Inter. And I just laugh at them constantly posting all the bullshit he does outside of the Inter Miami family. Anyway, Kyle Cockrell is pump-a-lumping. Let's go. We're going to keep making new all-time highs. That's right. And BlackRock and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, well, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Anyway, Chris Johnson, Oscar Rojas, Captain Saki, Jamie Zoria, Jay Gelfin, smashing that like button. Thank you, Jay. Alejandro Molinar, thank you, sir. McDaniel and Welker have got to find a way to turn the receivers loose. Yeah, they've got, and the running game is the key to that. Gus 1388, Lucas, the offseason Finns need to focus on both sides of the line since we are out of the Sanders sweepstakes. Maybe we can get someone like QB Gabriel in the third with compensatory pick. We shall see. Mark Gallagher, who's ready for a third playoff win in a row. It's just too early to talk draft, brother. I'm not interested at all in talking any draft right now. One-Eyed Jack, you know it. Bitcoin is pumping. Brian Landis, Yader Castro, Nico Jones. So glad I got back into crypto in 2021. Oh, you are killing it, bro. Those of you that got in early with me, you are absolutely killing it. Cardano's up 13%, which is nice. Bitcoin, by the way, is at 94,217. So it went down a little bit. Let's see. Bradley Maddox is in North Texas. Stephen Harris is smashing the like button. Kyle Singer. Derek Sibley wants to fire Greer and hire Joe Douglas. John Padilla. Checking in from Morgan Hill, California. Patriots beatdown week. Just win, man. Just win. Just win, baby. Please, just win. If a beatdown happens in the process, I love it. I love it. Tua's undefeated against the Patriots. He's 6-0. So let's make it 7-0. Mark Gallagher, Les Jams, Josh, Brian Landis. Let's see. Oh, I'm traveling to Orlando for Thanksgiving to watch the Dolphins game at NBC Sports Grill. Can't wait. Okay. Oh, you and Alexa have some fun, my brother. And be safe. Lenny Pena. Let's see. Lucas. Nice hoodie. Anything but the latest. Oh yeah, no, I don't buy the latest. I don't buy the whale. I never buy the whale. I only buy the classic logo. And I got to look and see if there's a new hat with the classic logo that I don't have. I may take that with me also. I don't care how much we suck or choke or not get somewhere. I'm still going to live and die with my Dolphins, dude, no matter what. Crypto Fins, he says, I've been wanting that hoodie with the throwback logo. Well, caneswear.com. Use our code BIG010 so you can get 10% off. The hell you guys waiting for? They may run out. Cuba Canta. Lenny says, nothing nicer than a hoodie with the old logo instead of that whale. That's right, Lenny. Nobody's fool. Lucas. Skylar Tipton. Nacho Fins. still can't believe we lost to Atlanta. No. Believe it. Enter a joke. Yeah, we are kind of a joke. Yeah, when you spend that kind of money with that talent and you lose. Big O, do you like ABBA? Yes, I do. Yes. And The Winner Takes All is my favorite song of ABBA. Great fucking song. Forgive my French. Let's see. Context says Inter's defense was trash. Only good player on D was Yannick Bright, and he got injured and couldn't play the final game. Oh, which one is worse choke job? 2011 Miami Heat or this year's Inter Miami? I'm going to go with this year's Inter Miami over, because at least in 2010, I can say they weren't a team. They didn't have really the what's that called? The supporting players like Battier and Ray Allen and guys like that really Birdman came after, I believe, after that 2010. I want to say, am I right, Sean? That I don't believe even Birdman was in 2010. Right, maybe late 10, but he was definitely 11. And so, you were led by Mike Bibby and all that. It was still a choke job because J.J. Barea, was posting up LeBron. (2013) Okay, so there you go. So probably in 12 he had the 10-day contract thing, and then they held him over for, that's probably what it was. So all those key role players came after that first year. So, yeah. but Inter Miami had enough, bro, especially to get past Atlanta.
I think that's the thing, though, too.
By the way, also Miami lost in the finals where Inter lost.
That's what I was just about to say.
Oh, okay.
No. Go ahead. Good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I took your.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, at least they lost in the finals. Right. Inter Miami didn't even make it out of the first round.
That's just with the team that barely made the playoffs.
And it was a best of 3. It wasn't like a fluke where you had one bad game and it's done. It was a best of 3.
Yeah. You ended up losing 2 of 3
twice
to Atlanta. Well, they were 1-4-1 against them this year. So yeah, no, definitely Inter Miami's choke job. The only, in fact, I'll put UM's Fiesta Bowl 86 over the Miami Heat choke job. The Fiesta Bowl choke job is the second biggest choke job next to Inter Miami's choke job. Inter Miami has to probably own the biggest choke job in South Florida history. And that's why you fire Tata. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he had to go be with his family.
He stepped down for personal reasons.
Yeah, he had to go be with his family. He had to go be with the Stan Van Gundy family. Tata Martino stepped down to be with the Stan Van Gundy family. It's convenient, right? Let's just do that from now on. Okay? Katie Meyer, she didn't retire. No, she stepped down to be with the Stan Van Gundy family also. That's what happened. We don't fire coaches here. They step down to go hang out with the Stan Van Gundy family. That's what we do here in South Florida. Did you fire him? No. Schumacher went to go hang out with the Stan Van Gundy family. That's what happened. That's how we do it here. Let's see. Mandog says NVIDIA will make or break the market with earnings today after market close. Yes. Stock market is so weak and so rigged outside of the top 7, So you only invest in the top 7, really. If not, go to crypto, man. Please. I mean, it's not even close. What you'll make off a chain link, you won't make anywhere else. Let's see. Big O, where's the real Big O? Big O got kidnapped at the Big Chill mob hit. What does that mean?
They're playing off your Jimmy Johnson hate, I believe. You're kidnapped at the Big Chill, a mob hit.
Oh,
Jimmy
Big
Johnson,
Chill.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it now. Okay, Anthony. Very good. Over my head. Wow, you got me there. NorCal says, if you're going to Orlando to watch a Dolphins game, you might want to look up Dolphin Club in Orlando and meet them at the Hideaway. There you go. Josh, Alexa, the Hideaway is the Dolphins hangout. Corey says, waiting to hear some credit for my Dolphins coach. Guess I'll be waiting a while around here since you want to die on that stupid hill. For my Dolphins coach. I don't understand what he means.
I believe he wants you to take back what you've been saying about Mike McDaniel not being a good coach. Is what I'm reading into this. I don't know if that's 100%.
He's a terrible coach.
Yeah, but he's waiting to hear some credit for it.
No, there's no credit. We don't give no credit, bro. Did he make the playoffs and win a playoff game or something? I must have missed that. Beating two crappy teams? Come on, dude. See, that's the problem with some of you out there. Big O, did you hear about Ray Lewis as a candidate for head coach at FAU? I saw that as I was driving up. I saw it come up on my phone, and I started laughing my ass off. Ray Lewis to FAU. I mean, it's really funny. Just because there's a Deion Sanders, you think you can produce it everywhere. There's one Deion Sanders. That's it. The Lord made one. Only one. They don't reprint them like the dollar. No. You just can't go call Powell and just turn on the machine and start printing them. No. We do that with our dollars. You just don't do that with former player/coaches, characters, personalities, transformative people. Ray Lewis went to television and sucked. You know why? Because he's a preacher. That's not going to work, bro. That's not going to work. He tried to preach on television and he was gone. He was terrible. And FAU, nobody, I mean nobody, uses and throws away more big names than FAU. They just got rid of Tom Herman, but they've had Rex Walters and Sidney Green and Lane Kiffin. They've had what's the name of the basketball coach with the beard that was at and he was Jarvis. Mike Jarvis was here. There was I forgot how many different people have been on basketball and football of names at FAU. They have brought names in up the yin yang, bro. And they all fail. By the way, the only guy that transcends was the guy you originally had, rest in peace, Howard Schnellenberger. The guy that immediately had success, bowl success, built your stadium, all that kind of stuff. Howard Schnellenberger. Well, you're looking at former FAU coaches? Yeah, please give me the list.
Even their assistants, like you had Charlie Fry, you had this Willie Taggart. Maybe not necessarily big, but known coaches.
Their names, they're like
all
of them.
It's crazy.
Or former players or stuff. They've had a ton of people go through there. And here's a new one, Ray Lewis. By the way, will he accept the job with the white jacket on? Just checking. I don't know. We haven't seen it in a while. Anyway, it's just Deion is so special. It's not even funny how special he is. And I know because I'm 58 years old. I've watched Deion Sanders' entire career, bro. As a player, I've watched him transform anything and everything he goes to. And just because you're a former player, you think you're going to get the next Deion Sanders. They just don't make them like that, ladies and gentlemen. So I can already tell you ahead of time, and I'll go out on a limb. You go ahead and hire Ray Lewis. That's going to be a major failure. Okay? It's going to be a major failure. That's not Deion Sanders. That's all. Ray's not that guy. He hasn't been a coach for a while or anything. Deion Sanders worked at this before he got to Colorado. I find this humorous. I really do. I think it's an absolute joke. Okay? And I don't think Ray Lewis is the guy for that job. Period. End of story. I don't think he's that guy for that job anywhere. And, whatever, man. I've seen this story. And wow, FAU out of all the schools, nobody has gone through more names than those people. Locally, at least. Yes.
Just to add to that, CBS Sports has their top 4 candidates they think FAU is going to go for.
Okay.
James Coley.
Okay, that makes sense.
Jovan DeWitt, which is the Florida International Defensive Coordinator, which I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
Tim Harris Jr.
Okay. Ice.
And Charlie Weiss Jr.
Okay.
That's the 4 that they have, yeah.
Now, that all makes sense. At least I know 3 of the 4 guys. I don't know the guy from FIU. His deep. I'm not smart enough there. I don't know. So I have no problem telling you when I don't know. So yeah, but Ray Lewis, just so stupid, man. Really silly shit, man.
I feel like that could end up being like the Ed Reed thing.
Well, but
when you get there and then it wasn't what
but they have better resources than FAMU. It's FAMU, right? Where Ed Reed
I want to say it was FAMU, yeah.
But Ed Reed went there and got shocked.
But do you think FAU is going to get the
this?
same thing that you see at the? You know, what I'm saying, like that's not.
No. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
If you want me to go here and win, I need this.
Yeah, but see, Deion went to Jackson State knowing that wasn't there, and he went and helped provide it.
Yes.
And then he knows that Colorado doesn't have what they have at USC or at Michigan, but he is going there to then build it and provide it. That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Deion,
he brings it.
Yeah,
whereas
bro.
everybody else just brings.
Deion is not. You just don't reprint Deion's, bro. I'm sorry. Deion is different than everybody else, man. Deion brings juice like no one I have ever met in my life or have ever seen. Michael Jordan can't do this. Michael Jordan can do the player part of it. The leader part of it, Deion has that down pat, man. Ed Reed went to FAMU and then said, oh, well, this is what they have here. You guys don't have resources? Deion went to Jackson State and said, all right, let's build them resources. And then when you go to Colorado, when he gets to Boulder, they're not going to have the resources that other schools have. So now he's got to build those up. And that's what he's done. It's not the same. I keep trying to explain it to people. And people want to keep hating on Deion. And now you want to go throw Ray Lewis's name out there like you think Ray Lewis is anywhere near what Deion is. No, he's not. Ray was the player that Deion was. Michael Jordan was the player Deion was. We're not talking about that. We're talking about being a corporate dude that you start overlooking an entire football program and recruiting and business and everything that comes with Deion's at another level than all those. Look at Michael Jordan. He had a basketball team and he was horrible, bro. If Deion ran a basketball program, he'd be elite. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's different. Deion connects with people. He understands. He can communicate. Too many just see the brash and they think of the neon Deion stuff, and they don't look at the substance, man. They just don't look at the substance. That guy's special, man. And certain guys, they were athletes, just like him. My Magic Johnson was a phenomenal player. They put him as a coach, and he ran out the door 30 days later. Just because you're a great player doesn't mean you have that it to be able to bring everybody together. Yes, sir.
No, Josh was correcting us. It was Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, Bethune.
So,
whatever. Either way.
Yeah.
Bethune, FAMU, the FAU has better resources. You know what I'm saying? Better resources. But again, it's what I told you. Deion knew when he went to Jackson State, they had no resources. And he made it. He made something out of nothing. And when he went to Colorado, he said the same. And now they're doing this all. Well, if they draft Shedeur at the Cowboys, then Deion will go. No, he's not.
Package deal, baby. You're drafting them both.
No, he's not, because you don't watch his press conferences. You don't, I was watching his press conference yesterday. He's sitting there with a 100-year-old woman who is the longest tenured Colorado fan and all that. And he's talking about how much he loves her and how, and then they asked him about the pros. And he goes, man, I got a kickstand here. We're about to get comfortable. And you just don't listen to the man. And he doesn't bullshit you. We just talked about this the other day. When has Deion been a liar? Never. He's as brutally honest as it gets with his kids, with his own kids, with the media, with recruits, I'm sure. He tells you exactly what he's going to do, and that's exactly what he does. He doesn't tell you one thing and does the other. He never told you he was staying at Jackson State forever. Never said that. So I don't understand that. I really don't. And now this whole FAU thing, it's funny, man. It's funny. It's really hilarious. If you would think that Ray Lewis could do anything that Deion Sanders is doing as a custodian of a program, it's hilarious, dude. Yes.
One thing too that I look at is Deion also networked because if you look at him, he can grab. I don't know if I don't know if Ray Lewis did the same thing there, but at least Deion could build a staff. You talk about how important it is to be able to build a staff and rebuild and everything else. Deion has been able to do that with working with his, maybe they're not big name necessarily, but he has that. He knows what he's looking for, and he has that good ability. Can Ray Lewis do that to build a staff, even if he does get the job?
Crypto Finn says, okay, wait, hold on a second. Can you, let me see. Jeff, you there? Jeff. Go see if Jeff can come over here a second. We'll find out for you. Which one, the gray or the aqua? So listen, because I showed this this on there, and they're looking for it on the website. Yeah. Yeah. This is mine, of course. Okay. Okay. When Jeff comes back, they're gonna give him the heads up. Maybe it is, and you haven't found it. I don't know. But anyway, so I hope you do find it because it's badass. My favorite ABBA song is "The Day Before You Came." Also, their new album. I wasn't that impressed with the new album. Okay, wasn't that impressed with the new album. I gotta say. At least that's what the listeners are saying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So they just make sure. And they were also that gray one. It's the same one. Do you happen to have that one in extra large? Look in the back room if you have that one in extra large, because I'll take that one too. I'll take both of them. It's too badass. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. Big O, the Jets fired their GM, and I think Greer is next in the AFC East. Yeah, right. Okay. Oscar, do you listen every day? You're really not a good listener, bro. You're really not a good listener. There are moments where just like, Some great players, actually, Ray, 99.9% of most great players aren't any good as coaches. 99.9 of great players. Most of them. Practically all. Rarely do you find a great player that's a great coach or a great leader of a franchise. The Jerry West and the Ozzie Newsomes and the Deion Sanders, that shit doesn't exist, dude. It just doesn't exist. There's so few of them in the history of the game. It's amazing. It's crazy how few there are of great players that end up becoming great executives or great coaches. I just named like the main ones. Who else? Like Ozzie Newsome, Jerry West, and Deion hasn't gotten there yet, by the way. He has to win titles, a title or titles. But you know, go ahead.
What about the guy that's getting the statue?
He's not a great player. He was a role player. Pat Riley was a role player. Pat Riley wasn't even a good player. Okay? He was a role player. Think about that. I just named the three guys. I don't know. I'm trying to
you go through and look at even at assistants. Most of the ones that transfer over to being assistants or maybe your average players to
right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, to nobody.
There's nobody that like
Belichick and Don Shula. Garbage.
You think like
they never. I think Shula barely sniffed the NFL. I think it was like as a special teamer, and Belichick couldn't even see college if his life depended on it.
But when you look at today's, it's like like Ken Dorsey. It's like Eric Bieniemy,
breaks laptops too.
Good too.
Bieniemy is a good assistant, but he wasn't a great player.
Right?
No,
not a great player at all.
No.
I was trying to remember back to when he was. I remember his Colorado days.
He was a nice little running back.
Yeah, I remember his Colorado days. I didn't think it translated.
Yeah, it's just like Mike Ditka is pretty good.
Yeah,
Mike Ditka was very short-lived because it was really about Tobin building the team for him in Chicago. And he won that one championship, but he never did anything else again. So he really wasn't a great coach. He had his moment. And Buddy Ryan was a great defensive coordinator, but that team was loaded. Ditka proved over and over he wasn't really a great coach. So no, that doesn't fly. That's John Lynch. It's pretty good. But he hasn't won anything yet. John Lynch hasn't won anything yet. Nothing whatsoever as an executive. He hasn't won anything. Peyton Manning? No, I'm saying as an executive. That's Denver. No, Lynch was a player. Yeah, no. John Lynch hasn't won anything yet. Ozzie Newsome won championships and Jerry West won championships. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's stay on subject here. So yeah. Joe Torre I don't think he was a great player, was he? I don't believe Joe Torre was a great player. So no, I don't think so. Larry Bird did a decent job. He didn't win anything. Really? Did he? Well, wait a minute. The Larry Brown year? Was that his team? The Larry Brown year that they won? Oh no, wait a minute. The Larry Brown year was in Detroit, not the Pacers. So no, they didn't win with the Pacers. He did a good job, but he wasn't a championship winner. John Elway, he couldn't find a quarterback, but he did build some pretty good defenses, and they did win one title at least. He did a pretty good job. I would give him I would give him. That one's much better than Mike Ditka. Put it that way, because Mike Ditka didn't build anything. You know what I'm saying? He coached a one team and got lightning in a bottle and really couldn't do it ever again. And then went to New Orleans and proved he was a complete disaster, trading his entire draft for Ricky Williams. So, the Mike Ditka thing is not even, oh my God, it's not even close. He wasn't bad, but he was not a great player.
297 average, 2,300 hits, 252 home runs.
That's good. Very good.
So, but I just don't know if he ever won. Like, I don't know if he won.
No, it doesn't matter if he didn't win. Ernie Banks didn't win.
Yeah. But,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But those were good numbers, but I don't think he was a great player. Joe Torre wasn't a great player. Let's not throw loose great loosely. Throw that word around loosely like that, like anybody's great. Big enough. I know you've seen interviews before. Michael Saylor gave a great recent interview with the PD broadcast. Yeah, I've seen 100 of his interviews. What about Isaiah Thomas? Was a good player? Yeah, no, he wasn't. Yeah, no, Isaiah was not. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, that's mine. That's extra large. Oh, I love it. Put it right here, baby. Right here. I got both now. Ha! Thank you, sir. Look at that. Ah, got the gray one. I got to get it before you greedy bastards get on the web and then buy it off of me. See? Ha. Buy them both today. That is sweet. Man, Bitcoin approaching 95,000 and I get my 2 classic Dolphin sweats. Woo! It's a good day.
I did a little bit more. I put in, was Joe Torre a good player? Yes, Joe Torre was a great player. He was a 1971 MVP and 9-time
Really? He
All-Star.
was a 71 MVP?
Yes.
Wow.
He led the major leagues in hitting with a 363 batting average, 230 hits, 137 RBIs, 352 total bases, and he won the National League's MVP award.
Did he get into the Hall of Fame as a player?
Well, the thing was, he was elected in the Hall of Fame in 2014. On the bottom, it says
on the managers thing.
Torre's success as a player is often overshadowed by his later success as a manager because he won 4 World Series.
He's better than I thought he was.
With the things, you know what his major league debut was?
What?
Pinch hitting for Warren Spahn.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good right there. So Joe Torre would be one right there because he's an MVP. Better than I thought he was. That was good. That was really good. Yeah. Maybe Joe Torre we can put right there with West and Newsom and who's the other one that we mentioned? Deion's not there yet. West. What was the other one I mentioned? But anyway, it shows you how many great players there are in the history of sports, and so few translate over to being, the championship executive, a championship coach, that kind of stuff. So few. It's hard for us to even come up with them. And how many great players are there? A ton of great players. That's why the whole Deion thing, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke. It's a joke. Let's see. What else do we have? Old logo only, get rid of the whale. There you go. Nice. I need another Dolphins hoodie. Oh, will Keware have Black Friday? Yes, they will. They will have Black Friday specials. I hear Inter Miami gear 50% off. Black Friday. Don't tell no one. Okay? I sometimes have insight on some things in life. I don't know why. It happens. It falls from the sky. I hear it. But somebody told me 50% off Inter Miami gear, Black Friday. Saying. Now, my Kiss shirt is not for sale. Okay? So, that I will not sell. How old do you think this shirt is? Oh, don't look. No. Jesus Christ. I need to lose the 30 pounds before to get to the 80 shirts. Now, this is 96, actually. This is actually 96. So, this is one of my favorite shirts. I may have worn this shirt about, I don't know, 7, 8 times, I think, in my lifetime so far. In the almost 30 years that I've had this shirt, I've worn it like, 7, 8 times. It's in great shape still. It's in fantastic shape. Woolite, cold water, light wash, and hang. Dry. Never in the dryer. You never put your concert shirts in the dryer. Never. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Just a little tip from me to you. Yes.
Congratulations to Richmond Webb. He has made the semifinalist list.
Yes.
For the Hall of Fame. Class
Yes.
of
Reggie
2025.
Wayne is in that list.
Yeah.
Mannings. Who? Eli. But there's another Kane on that list also. Who else did I see on that list? Damn it. Shoot. But there's another Kane on it that I was happy.
Vince Wilfork.
Vince Wilfork. There you go. Do me a favor, bro. Pull up Richmond Webb's Twitter, and he talks about the honor. Let's pull that up for the fan base out there. Our number 2 of the program here on the show. We are coming to you live from Caneswear, 2655 South University Drive in Davie. Come on by and say hi. Always appreciate you all out there. Don't forget, you can make a donation to the show, Cash App or Venmo at Cash Big O Show. That is Cash Big O Show, Cash App or Venmo. And you can make a Bitcoin or Ethereum donation, which we always appreciate that. John Dirksmeyer, thank you, sir, on Cash App. He says, glad you got it off your chest with Inter Nacho Fins. Yes. I mean, it's a joke, dude. Inter Miami. Jesus Christ. Come on. It's pretty gross. Pretty gross. What can I tell you? Let's get to our 3A graphics. Oh, you got it ready? All right, let's go. Richmond Webb makes it as a semifinalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and he addressed the honor on social medias. Let's listen to the man.
Good morning. I know y'all getting tired of seeing me on social media. I was on X yesterday, but I just got the word and I see everybody's blowing up Twitter. I appreciate it. But first of all, thank God that I actually made the semifinals list for the NFL Hall of Fame. So definitely appreciate it with that. Thank you to the committee, all the voters, Dolphin fans, NFL fans, my Aggies, my high school, Roosevelt High School, Dallas, you name it. I just want to say thank you. And whether you support another NFL team or not, if you took the time to vote for me, I appreciate it. But just had to get out here and say thank you because it's truly an honor to make it this far. And I appreciate all your hard work, whether you took time or whatever. You didn't have to do it, but I didn't want it to go unnoticed, but I'll be posting this on social media. So thank you so much. I'm truly honored. I'm truly proud. First time making the semifinals. So this is huge. So thank you. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all.
There you go, Richmond Webb. God, I hope he makes it. I really feel because Richmond doesn't promote himself, he's such a decent human being. He's one of the most decent human beings I have ever met in my life, and one of the best that I've ever covered in a locker room, Richmond Webb. It didn't matter if it was a win or a loss or a great win or a terrible loss. The man always had the class to handle the success or the adversity the right way. He led by example constantly. I can't say enough about Richmond Webb, dude. I just can't say enough about Richmond Webb. And he was a great, great player. And, that era, we had a couple of really special guys that we all wish they would have enjoyed much more success than they had. And Webb and Sims and obviously, Marino and, guys like Zach and Jason. These are all guys that we wanted them to win a title because they were all worthy of winning that kind of title. They just weren't complimented with enough of the team. I was going back and forth with some idiot yesterday on Twitter. He's like killing Tua because the team doesn't win against playoff teams and this, that. And I mentioned to the guy, the Dolphins have been to the AFC Championship game one time since 1986. They've gone to the divisional round since 1986 5 times, and they've never come out of the divisional round. Except the one time, obviously, for the AFC. That's it. And that was back in the day, in the late 80s to early 90s, where you did that. But overall, the most you've ever made is the wild card round, and that's every once in a blue moon, and you never get out of it. And the Dolphins have been the team for 30, 40 years that more often than not loses to the good teams and beats the bad teams. That's why I made a video years ago at QAM called Stuck in the Middle with Steeler Wheels. That's where we've been for 30, 40 years. And it didn't matter who was on the team. After the early days of Marino, the second half of it, they weren't really competitive in the playoffs anymore. Who are we kidding? And it's not because of Tua or Marino. It's because the teams around them aren't very good. They're not good enough. And one of the things that definitely Tua has had, unfortunately, has been the coaching has been terrible. So until this team actually becomes like a real team, you'll have great players come and go, and they won't have the ultimate success. Anyway, let's get to our 3A Graphics sports calendar and the great Alan Blanco. And if your company needs custom printing and embroidery, please call Alan 786-618-1443. You can do this anywhere in the country. Call Alan. Last night, unfortunately, Winnipeg defeated the Panthers 6-3. Bob with 21 saves. Kachuk had a goal and an assist. Thursday, they're in Chicago. The Heat are off till Sunday when they take on Dallas. 6 p.m. will be the tip. Tomorrow night, Thursday night football, Steelers and the Browns, 8:15, kickoff on Prime. Saturday at noon, taking on Wake Forest. They are favored by 24.5. The over and under is 64.5. Saturday at 7:30, Fort Lauderdale United taking on the DC Power. And then Sunday at 1 o'clock, Dolphins taking on the Patriots. They're favored by 7. The over and under is 46. Our pregame coverage will start off at 11 a.m., so we'll get it going for you. And Shador Sanders has accepted an invitation to the East-West Shrine game. Interesting. That's your 3A Graphics sports calendar. Jay Slim says, thank you. Oh, you got me into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Should I sell Ethereum for Solana? No. I love Solana too. I would just tell you, buy Solana and stake it on Exodus for 6.7%. Make sure you're staking your Ethereum on Exodus also, so you're also gaining. I believe Ethereum will make its run. Do not be disappointed because it has not taken off yet. It will. Just got to be patient, stay with it, and if you get your opportunity, add to it. That's what I would say, because I think it's still at a buying zone, because I think it's going to 3x from here in this bull run. I think we get to 10K. So it's up to you. I am not a financial advisor. I will say this. I'm not going to tell you that it's a bad move to sell some of your Ethereum for Solana. If you have no Solana, I get it. I think Solana will get to at least 1,000 in this bull run. So you're looking at a 5x, well, a little less than 5x right now. We're looking around 4x from here, right around there. Maybe it goes a little more, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. We'll see. I have all of them. I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. That is the foundation of my portfolio. And so that I could only tell you what I would do. I wouldn't really sell my Ethereum. I would just buy more Solana and just keep adding. And right now, actually, Solana made it to 250, made it to like 249, something like that, right? Well, right now it's at 235. So you're going to pick up, 5%, something like that, 6% from where it was at. And it's going to go there and way past that. So I would just add Solana is what I would do, sir. I wouldn't lose, and especially if you got Ethereum cheaper and you're already in the profit, stay, because it's going to build. Stake it, please stake it, so that way you're earning more Ethereum. Stake your Solana so you're earning more Solana along the way. That's very important. Let's see. Big O, I was just about to ask you if you covered Richmond Webb back in the day. Yes, that's when I was a beat reporter, that is, back in those days. I was a beat reporter from the early 90s, from 91 all the way through, God, I want to say the mid to late, like 2010, around there, 2012. Something like that. I was pretty much then started to not really go to camp every day and things like that. So it's been a while that I don't really go to do all the daily bullshit that they do at camp. So thank the Lord. Holy crap. I feel Munson should be in the hall, big Yankee fan. Yeah, Thurman Munson was special, dude. Where is Frankie? Is he still crying because his Colombia lost to my country, Ecuador? Let's see. One of the best videos I've ever seen. What is that? What's the football club one? What's he talking about? What's one of the best videos? I don't know. Two things that come to mind when that song Stuck in the Middle comes up. Oh, Stuck in the Middle, Reservoir Dogs. Yes, well, if you watch the video, I'm dressed like Manson, right? Michael Madsen. Michael Madsen. I have the white shirt with the little skinny tie and all that. So yeah, I'm kind of dressed like Madsen to have some fun in that video with it. Yes. Big O, what are your thoughts on Robin Hood? I am not a Robin Hood guy, my brother. And listen, here's what I would tell you about any exchange. If you're going to buy crypto, make sure you have a bridge to lead it to your cold storage wallet. So if Robinhood, you can buy your Bitcoin and then move it right away, to your cold storage wallet, then fine. That's like anything else, like Venmo, like Cash App, like Swan, like anywhere else you can buy it and move it. As long as you have a bridge to move your crypto to your cold storage wallet, that's all that really matters. If they don't have a bridge and you have to keep it on the site, then no, I would not do that. Okay? That's how I look at it. Yes, sir.
And Football Crib was talking about stuck in the middle video.
Oh, okay.
He responded at the very end.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes. That was fun to make because unfortunately we were stuck in the middle. I think if you go to Twitter, yeah, what do you got, man? Tell us. You got some news? Oh, no. You're just going to. Yeah, he did. Okay. No, okay. Because he went like that when he turned the corner. I think he was afraid he was going to get on camera or something. So anyway, damn it, what were we talking about now? Oh, as long as you have a bridge to move stuff, then you're good. That's it. That's the key. That's the key to everything. Moving it. Big O, have you seen the moves that Mitchell and Morant have done on the court this year? Moves that I've never seen. Yeah, they're great players. They're fantastic players. I saw Mitchell play the other night, and he was lighting it up. He was fantastic. As always. Remember, you can make a donation, Cash App or Venmo at Cash Big O Show. That is Cash Big O Show, Cash App or Venmo. And you can make a Bitcoin or Ethereum donation. By the way, Alethea Liquid Intelligence token is up 25%. It's another one that we've talked about since it was at 88,000th of a penny for you all. And it went to 9 cents and we cashed out. And then it came back down and we loaded back up again. So second run for Alethea Liquid Intelligence token. It's pretty interesting when you can make 2 runs with the token. I like it. You got something there? Okay. All right. All right, so we talked about Ray Lewis. How about the Jets, dude? So the Jets fire Joe Douglas, and then you find out that it's more than just that. Woody Johnson unilaterally wanted to fired Robert Saleh on October 8th without consulting anyone. Johnson blocked Bryce Huff's extension wishes from Douglas. Woody Johnson also nixed a Douglas trade offering Lazard and a day 2 pick for Jerry Jeudy. Woody Johnson micromanagement of JD escalated after forcing Douglas to fire close friend Rex Hogan. Following the move, it's theorized Douglas told staffers Woody should just fire me now. When Chad Alexander, Douglas's top advisor, left for the Chargers, Johnson blocked Douglas from replacing him, further diminishing his authority. Hassan Reddick held out after Johnson refused to negotiate a contract extension. Tyron Smith and Mike Williams signings were Johnson-driven. Johnson pushed for the Devontae Adams trade. And then Johnson benched Tony Adams against the wishes of the coaching staff. This is what's been going on in Jets land. Woody Johnson. That's some dysfunction there, folks. I mean, wow. Like, I can't blame it. I wanted to blame it all on Aaron, and I can't even blame it all on Aaron anymore. But what do you expect from an 80-year-old man that wears bling? Right? I mean, the Jets really deserve Woody Johnson, dude. They really deserve Woody Johnson. I got to tell you, that is just absolutely perfect. The way that guy meddles and screws up his own team, it's actually a beautiful thing as a Dolphins fan. I got to say that I'm really enjoying it. Okay? Now, the other thing, speaking of Woody, did you guys hear about Miami Jackson's head coach, Max Edwards? Question is Max spelled with 3 X's? First and foremost. This is the high school football coach for Miami Jackson High. He's also been in Northwestern and a couple of other stops, right? Very highly respected coach. Did you see this story? So a student films him while he's sitting in a classroom watching porn on the school computers. So he's been dismissed now. Shocker. I mean, just think about that. It wasn't like he was on his phone in a corner somewhere by himself, or maybe he was in his office and somebody walked in and he got nervous and the phone fell and they saw that it was, some porn or something. No. My man had the goal to sit right in broad daylight in a classroom, just like in a normal seat like a kid. He took the desk of a kid and just sat down and on the school computer started openly watching porn. I was thinking about this. As people get older, and life is funny. You come into life, you're wearing Pampers. You go out in life wearing Pampers, right? You come into life where you have no breaks, no restrictions. You have, you're a kid. You say what's on your mind. And sometimes it's not the best thing, and you put your parents in an uncomfortable situation. And sometimes, a lot of times, people understand because it's just kids. But as you get older, you lose that same thing, and you start doing and saying things that are on your mind. Just like when you're young, that you have no idea that you're not supposed to say something, and there's no governor there to control the engine, to stop you from going 90 and 100 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how, and I'm wondering if Max Edwards is at that age now as a coach where he just didn't give a crap. And he thought he was home or something. He says, well, I watch porn at home. I'll just watch porn right here in school. Oh, man. I saw that story yesterday. I forgot what channel I was watching. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. This cannot be. And then his name is Max, M-A-X. And so I'm just like, XXX, Max XXX Edwards. You just can't make this up. So I had to follow the story after Woody. Just can't make it up either. You segues. These are things you can't make up. McDaniel presser yesterday sounded like he figured out play calling against too high look. Talk to me 6 weeks from now, dude. None of this means anything to me. Yes.
Did you see what Teddy Bridgewater did for Miami Northwestern in his first playoff game?
What did he do?
They won 69-0.
Nice.
I don't know what the record is. I'm just going off this story.
But it's a playoff.
They don't have it was a playoff game.
So who cares?
Whoever
he played, they made it to the playoffs.
3A high school football playoffs as the number 1 seed, and they won their game 69-0.
IQ.
He is at Miami Northwestern.
IQ. Yeah, no, but you still have to have the IQ of coaching. IQ was never an issue, ever an issue for Teddy Bridgewater. Everybody knew he was a high IQ dude. You know, his problem was the Lord didn't bless him with enough physical talent. That's all. And he could not do the things that his mind wanted him to do. You know, so there's no doubt in my mind that Teddy Bridgewater was going to be a hell of a coach. None whatsoever. That I would be convinced. Oh, as an old timer, I wish the Dolphins would have had the killer bees of the 82 when Marino. Exactly. Because by the time Marino took over, those bees were already old. They were already taking Centrum and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was already out of gas. Yeah. Yeah. Marino needed a running game and a defense. That's what he needed, unfortunately. He gets that, and we definitely see them winning a championship. But unfortunately, that's just the way it went. Got to have a team, man. You come into life with no hair or teeth. You leave life with no hair. No, exactly. Exactly. That's it. That's exact. And no filter, right? You come in with no filter, you leave with no filter. You come in with Pampers, you leave with Pampers. It's kind of the way it goes. That's life. Using a school computer for Pornhub. Matt Gaetz just called and said, "Hey, quit stealing my moves." Oh, man. Love it. Too funny. Too funny. So the Chiefs-Bills game drew 31.2 million viewers. Wow. Wow. One day, ladies and gentlemen, one day our team will figure it out. One day. I don't know when, but one day they'll figure it out. I hope I'm still around for that day, you know, because I would like to be around. But damn. Let's start off with some music and some musicians celebrating birthdays today. All right. Let's see. Oil Sykes, singer-songwriter for Bring Me the Horizon, born in 1986. Jared Followill, bassist with Kings of Leon, born in 1986. Future, rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, born in 1983 on this date. Let's see who else. Mike Diamond from the Beastie Boys, born in 1965. Senan Reyes, Sendog from Cypress Hill, born in 1965. Who else? Jim Brown, born in 1957, drummer with UB40. Joe Walsh, singer, songwriter, and James Gang, obviously the Eagles, born on this date in 1947. Dwayne Allman, talk about a legend, guitarist, co-founder of the Allman Brothers, born in 1946. Let's see who else. Dr. John, R&B pianist, guitarist, singer, songwriter. Malcolm John Rebenak, Dr. John. How about that? Born in 1941. We lost him in 2019 at the age of 77. Those are musicians celebrating birthdays today. Let's go with for other folks celebrating birthdays today. He probably has no idea he's celebrating a birthday today, but Joe Biden is 82. Gotta love it. He was in the Amazon rainforest the other day. He's like vacationing in his last couple of months. It's like awesome.
When I first saw that, I was like,
what are you doing there, right? Right?
And I thought somebody like AI'd something or something.
Come on, fellas. We gotta
like green screen the background or
we gotta
something.
work here. We gotta save and then he walks away and walks right into the jungle. Like, by the way, Dana Carvey doing Joe Biden on SNL is just awesome. And every time he looks at the camera, I'm serious. I'm gonna. But every time Carney does, I just lose it, dude. It's hilarious. Okay, every time. It is one of the best, dude. I love it. Anyway, let's go with some more folks celebrating birthdays today. Robert Kennedy was born on this date in 25. We lost him in 68. Who else celebrating birthdays today? Josh Turner, country singer, 47. I have no idea if he's famous or not because I don't know country. Oh, you know him? I know this guy is. Dierks Bentley is like huge. And I don't know shit about country, but I know Dierks Bentley. He's 49. But I mentioned the other guy just in case because maybe he is. And I'm not smart enough and well-versed in country. Joel McHale, I do know the TV actor, is 53. Happy birthday to him. Let's see. Bo Derek. She is 68 years old. Former 10-star. Dude, Demetrius Shipp Jr. This guy looks like Tupac. Did they do this Demetrius Shipp Jr.? I don't know who this guy is, right? But you look at him.
Yeah. The eyebrows.
Look at that. Look at that. Now, I'm going to click into this. Okay? I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if they can see it. Okay, I don't know who this cat is, but did they do a Tupac movie and he played in it? Because it says movie actor. So I'm just going to click in it. Actor who rose to fame for his portrayal of Tupac Shakur in the 2017 biopic All Eyes on Me. There we go. I never saw the biopic, so I don't know. All I know is that dude looks like Tupac. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Yeah, I'm sure you guys knew it because if you're a big Tupac fan, you probably watched that biopic. I did not. Was it any good, by the way? Should I watch it? You know what? I should, you should, give my man some info here. Give me a scouting report. Is it worth watching? I mean, that's the name of the album. I know the album, but I never saw the movie. So, not sure, but they got a dude that looks just like him. Damn. Effing nailed it. All right, let's move over to music history. Oh, no, I'm sorry. First of all, wrestlers celebrating birthdays today. What are the wrestlers?
Dan Engler, he turns 47. Kiyohe Wada turns 70. And Mama Benjamin, she's 68. Those are your birthdays for November 20th, 2024.
Love it. All right, in 73, let's go with music history on November 20th. What happened today in music history on November 20th? In 1973, The Who's Keith Moon collapsed during a performance in San Fran after someone spiked his drink with horse tranquilizer. A 19-year-old audience member fills in on drums for 3 songs. In 76, Paul Simon hosted Saturday Night Live where he performed Here Comes the Sun, and I said, it's all right. And Homeward Bound with George Harrison. Both Paul McCartney and John Lennon were in New York City watching the show on TV. In 94, David Crosby received a liver transplant. In 2001, Kid Rock released his 5th album, Cocky. The record would go on to sell 5 million copies in America. In 2007, Velvet Revolver was forced to cancel 4-city Japanese tour after the request for visas was rejected due to previous drug convictions. Shocker. And that's what happened today in music history. There we go. All right. What else do we have here? Big O, those Dolphins-Bills rivalries in the 90s was the best. Richmond said it was his hardest competition was Bruce Smith. Yes, but it wasn't really much of a rivalry because we didn't win that much. So they were kind of, owning us. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Why did Finns pass on Dan Campbell? Man, some of you out there, you just keep bringing on the same shit. He wasn't passed on. He wasn't ready at that time. He was an interim coach. He would have failed miserably. Some of you out there, let me explain something. Can we record this? No, but I want it loaded for the next person that asks it down the line. Have it locked and loaded. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. For those of you that think that Dan Campbell could have been something here in Miami, he wasn't ready to coach at that time. So he had to go and actually go back to school and learn from a real head coach because there weren't any real head coaches here in Miami to learn from. So he went to Sean Payton and went back to school for several years, 4 or 5 years, whatever it was. And then he was better prepared to go and be a head coach and build a staff. The problem is with a lot of you is you're not very smart football fans. Henry Guatuyo or whoever else is asking this now, okay, you guys aren't very good football fans. You're not very smart. So you don't understand that part. But when he was here as an interim coach, he wasn't ready. And he would have failed miserably and they would have fired him like so many other coaches that have been fired from here. So the best thing that Dan Campbell did, just like Mario Cristobal, was I'm going to Alabama to learn from Nick Saban. Then I'm going to go to Oregon and become a head coach, and that'll set me up a little bit better for when I get that next big job. Well, Dan Campbell needed that seasoning. And it's the part that so many of you don't understand, but because you're fans, which is short for fanatical, and you're not logical, and you don't really bring a lot of education to the situation, you ask stupid questions like this because you're not very well versed in the sport. So it happens to a lot of coaches. When they get a chance too early, they end up failing. And that's what would have happened to Dan Campbell here because he didn't have the quarterback, he didn't have the team, he didn't have the front office, and he actually didn't have the experience. So Henry and whoever else asked that question from here on out, I just want you to know you sound incredibly stupid by suggesting to keep Dan Campbell. Are we clear now? Cut. So we'll have that one locked and loaded for a couple weeks from now when some idiot chimes in that we'll know that it's somebody that has never been on the chat board or barely ever here or whatever and doesn't really watch the show much and asks stupid questions, and then they get hammered the first time they ever ask a question, because I do believe that's Henry's first question ever on this chat board that I've ever seen, because I don't remember that name, but I've roasted many of you already on this one. I'm not going to waste my breath anymore on that. So now we've got it locked and loaded and ready to go for the next person. So many of you you're just not very smart football fans. Really. It's kind of a shame because you watch a lot, you really don't learn about what you're watching. Oh, Biden was in Brazil for the G20 summit. Dude is still doing his job and napping a lot. Be on the beach somewhere. He didn't even, after the summit was done, they're supposed to take a picture after. He forgot and didn't take the picture. Just walked away. He went off into the jungle.
Damn it, who had Biden? One job.
Luckily, they put a GPS on his ass so they can't lose him. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is he's so slow. you could give him a head start of 4 weeks and he's going to be about 40 feet away from you. So it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of safe. It's kind of like a turtle, really hard for it to get lost, you know? So yeah, it was kind of funny about that in the G20 summit. I don't know if you know that, Pat, but he was there and they're like, hey, where's Joe? He's not here for our picture. It'll be the last one. We won't have another president from the U.S. join us on the next one. Oh, man. Anyway. Let's see. Jake from Palatown. Thank you for saying it. You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. Shang Tu Sheng says, oh, do you like Douglas as a GM? When they make changes, we'll talk about it. But right now, that's just stupid talk at this point. So, you know, that's not something I'm even going to get into at this point. Not worth it. What else do we have? I am not big on hypotheticals. Bitcoin climbing back up again after going down to 91,924 at 9 p.m. last night. It climbed to, where were we? 94,826, and now we're at 93,933. So you've got a little bit of a dip going on. Take advantage of that dip. By the way, Welton Realm, take advantage because Jeff Welton, Daniel Realm, they know how to get it done. Lawyers that can protect you. It's like having 2 Richmond Webbs. You know, it's like having 2 Jason Taylors, right? You need protection, you call Webb. You need to attack those insurance companies, you call Jason Taylor. That's exactly what Welton Realm are. They're the two-way player. They're the Travis Hunters of the lawyer world. They can take care on it on offensive and defensive. That's what it's all about. Welton Realm, 954-966-4646. The consultation's completely free. So if you had an accident, something happened to you, maybe you had some kind of damage from a storm, wind damage, whatever it is, you call them. They send their adjusters. Don't call the insurance companies. Or if you've been dealing with Milton or Helene and any of the effects, and some of these insurance companies are giving you the runaround, you call Welton Realm. You sick Jason Taylor on them. They'll attack them. They did it for me. They brought Progressive to their knees. 954-966-4646. Bankruptcy, homeowner property damage, condo damage, criminal defense, business owner claims, commercial litigation, personal injury. They do it all. Please call them and tell them that Big O sent you. 954-966-4646. True Fin Fan says, I'm a huge Tupac fan. Don't watch the movie. Pure trash. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Yes, the Tupac biopic movie was pretty good and pretty factual, says Oscar. But Oscar Rojas doesn't pay attention, doesn't listen well constantly. True Fin Fan is impeccable. He listens to everything and pays attention. When I see his ass, he tells me, hey, you said this. And he's like, he quotes me right to the damn word. So who am I going to tell? I have to trust True Fin Fan. I can't even trust Rojas. Rojas still thinks that I worry about Bitcoin daily. He actually told, remember that like a week ago or a week and a half ago? Over a weekend, he was like, oh, Big O, you worry too much about the daily and the weekly. And I'm the guy that constantly quotes, it's not about the micro, it's about the macro. Oscar doesn't listen too well. So, Oscar, yeah, bro, I can't take movie advice from you, bro. I need a tiebreaker. Was there a tiebreaker in there? Actually, it's not a tiebreaker. True Fin Fan is leading by miles. He's left him behind like a fart in the wind. Let's see. Big O. I feel Douglas might be another Tenenbaum. Let's see. So just to be clear, you don't regret us letting Dan Campbell go. Man, we messed up that one. LOL. Big O, who's Jordan Poyer's backup? Listen, May, Elijah. I would keep May as my third guy because he plays both and keep him fresh and he's experienced. I would try Elijah Campbell first. I like Campbell, and he has earned an opportunity, and he hasn't gotten one yet. So I would like to see Elijah Campbell, but Marcus May could be the guy. But please try anybody. Jordan Poyer is an absolute waste. A waste. Absolute waste. Look, if you can make at least Rachel Bush a cheerleader, okay, then that'll make up for Jordan Poyer's bad signing. He hit it out of the park there. Just saying. Got to give Poyer credit there. Let's see. The tragedy is the Steelers were thinking about canning Tomlin early last. I don't think they were. That's people talking. I don't believe the Rooneys were ever doing that. Yeah, that's media. That's bullshit, dude. The Rooneys don't do that, man. Nah, I disagree 1,000% with you, David. I don't believe they ever wanted to fire Mike Tomlin. Nah, that's not who they are. They don't do that kind of stuff. I think they know what they have there. And I think after we found out who Ben Roethlisberger was and who Le'Veon Bell was and who Antonio Brown was and Claypool, and you see what the front office drafts and gives that guy, because he's not the one that makes the calls all in the front office. He doesn't actually. I'm sure he has a say or he gives an opinion, but he's not really the general manager. So overall, they've given him some really tough characters to handle, and he's done it better than everybody else with those idiots. I think after that, everybody kind of like, you had to like, because I was like kind of questioning Tomlin myself. And after that wave of players, I was like, yo, hands off. I'm done. I'll never question anything that Tomlin ever again. That guy kept those guys in check for that long, and nobody else could after. I know Ben was too old already, but the other two idiots, you saw what kind of idiots they were. You saw Claypool, and like they got the most out of Claypool than anybody could ever get. Mike Tomlin is, bro, he's special. He's special. So I don't believe that at all. I don't. And they don't change coaches. They just don't do that. You know? That's the other thing about that organization. Yeah, no, I disagree on that one, man. I wholeheartedly disagree on that one. It's kind of like the whole Deion Sanders thing. You know, there's some of the stuff that people are just creating to create controversy. Ray Sosa says the movie was okay. They found an actor great to play Tupac, but don't give me quite the same energy Tupac did, which is impossible. Okay, so there you go. Okay. Ray Sosa and True Finn fan. I'm going to put you guys to the test. Okay? I really enjoyed Straight Outta Compton. Is it as good as Straight Outta Compton? Is it not even close to Straight Outta Compton? Did you guys enjoy Straight Outta Compton? I want to know. Okay? Because we're talking about same era. We're talking about a movie about, you know, kind of a biopic and all that. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that. In fact, I've watched it a couple times. That's how much I enjoyed it. You tell me, Football Crib says not even close. Wow. Okay, so then I'm definitely not wasting my time because I enjoyed Straight Outta Compton. I gotta say, that was a good movie. I'm not gonna tell you it was great and all. Oh my God, the greatest movie I've ever seen, but I enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple of times. Yeah, I saw that. Big old Cobra Kai 6th season part 2. I'm off that bandwagon already. That is it. Is it really? Are you watching it? Oh no, you're not watching. Oh, you are.
Yeah, no, I watched it. Done.
Is it still
only
good?
3 episodes.
Oh, season 6.
They divide season 6 up into part 1, part 2, and part 3. Part 3 comes out
was it
January 25th.
like long movies or something?
It was like 5, 3, and then I guess whatever the final part of it is, because it's the final season.
And was it any good?
I liked it. It was good action. It was good. You know, I mean, it was Cobra Kai. I don't know what everybody expects it to be.
Kind of jumped the shark with the whole expanding nationwide and all that whole thing with the other guy and all that. I don't know. God, it just.
Well, this is the.
I think that was
this
the end
is
of
the worldwide
I think
tournament.
This is season 4. I think this was the end of it.
This one is really where you kind of find out more. They even AI'd Mr. Miyagi into the episode.
Wow.
Spoiler alert. Sorry. I don't know if
No.
If you haven't watched it yet,
I
I'm
stopped
sorry.
after season 4.
But yeah, they're just a small part. But also, you find out why he doesn't like competitions. So they're kind of intertwining that story back into it a little bit. So it's just small things. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like, I'm not gonna put a part of my day to the side to watch it, but if I have time, I put it on and I watched it.
All right. Stephen Harris says good movie. Alex says Straight Outta Compton much better. True Fin Fan says nowhere near. No, there are all 5 episodes, says Campos. Devin Jordan says Straight Outta Compton fire. Big O Riley killer found guilty. Oh, good. That poor girl. Ray says no, Straight Outta Compton was much better. The movie gave a higher standard for hip hop biopics. Didn't really feel the same with All Eyes on Me. All right, so you guys have already turned me off to that Tupac one. Straight Outta Compton was great, gave us a lot of insight on things we didn't know. The Tupac movie, nothing new and several made up shit. Okay. Saltwater sponsor, Big O. We need a saltwater sponsor? I don't know what.
This episode of the Big O Radio Show is brought to you by The Beach.
The beach. Not the radio station. The sand on the coast.
The salt water.
The acting in Tupac biopic feels amateurish. Big O, the Biggie movie left out a lot of Diddy stuff. Let's see. I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I didn't think about that. By the way, the Big Cheese, a proud sponsor of our program, and we're going to be there in a couple months, broadcasting in the early part of June. It'll be that we'll be out there. I'm sorry, January, not June. January. They'll be with us in June too. But I'm saying in January we'll be there, so we'll give you the date soon. We'll set it up with Billy and Gary out there at the Big Cheese. But I want to remind you that they have holiday party platters that you can pick up or delivery for your home or office. Any dinner or menu item can become a platter also. All the dishes are available with meat sauces, tomato sauce, Alfredo sauce, or pink sauce. And they've got the menu. Go online to bigcheesemiami.com. So if you're looking to serve 10, 20 people, you're looking for a half pan, a full pan of sauteed chicken, seafood pasta, fettuccine Alfredo with linguine, chicken, shrimp, mussels, shrimp, clams over linguine marinara. I mean, so many different combinations, all kinds of wings and 40-piece and 20-piece and all kinds of stuff. The party platters are there. That becomes a big thing during the holiday season because a lot of businesses, they want to do some party platters for their employees and to celebrate either, the Thanksgiving holidays or the holiday season. So if you're thinking of doing that for your employees out there, Big Cheese Miami, man, you're gonna be a very popular boss if you order the Big Cheese holiday platters. So give them a ring, 305-662-6855. That's 305-662-6855. Tell them that Big O sent you, bigcheesemiami.com. Let's see. I would recommend you watching the new Bob Marley movie. You know what? Several people have told me the Bob Marley movie was actually pretty decent. So they didn't tell me it was great or anything, but they told me that it was actually pretty good. It was entertaining. It was cool to watch. I don't know enough about his story. Like enough of the behind the scenes stuff that went on. I know that he didn't want to treat his was it like gangrene or some shit like that or whatever because he's religious or something and whatever. And it's so sad that sometimes religion gets in the way of you actually like living for the rest of your life. Because I've always mentioned this. We never replaced Bob Marley. Like reggae never ever came up with a dude even close to him. None of his siblings. Okay? And Ziggy and they've had big time success, but nothing like Bob. Bob transcended the world. Still does to this day. Everyone that comes out of the womb eventually will like a Bob Marley song. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's just like it's automatic. Doesn't matter who you are, where you live in the world, you're going to love a Bob Marley song. I don't care how young you are, how old you are, it does not matter. That's a man that's bigger than life itself. Right? And whether you're Elvis Presley or you're Taylor Swift or we've had stars, rock stars, pop stars, R&B stars, rap stars, all kinds. We have them, right? We have Kendricks right now, right? And we had Tupac, and we all kinds. We have all kinds of superstars going on right now, right? And all levels. We never came up with another one after that. That genre never could find another one like that. So imagine, God, I wish he would have just, so what a shame. Damien is very close. No, he's not. Were you born yesterday, Aquavision? Were you born yesterday? Just one song of Bob Marley. Just one song. No one. Not Damien and Ziggy and every other Marley combined. Just one love. That's it. Let's get together and feel all right. That's it. I don't have to shoot the sheriff. I don't have to talk about the Buffalo Soldier. What's up, Brad? How you doing, man? Yeah, I see. I'm getting extra larges now instead of double XLs now. And we're working in 95. You got what? You got gold? No, you get Bitcoin. You can't carry gold anywhere with you. Okay. Hedera, hashgraph. I sent you that one. AOZ? AIOZ? Oh, AOZ. Well, he's AOZ wants to kind of be the YouTube of the blockchain. Yeah, AOZ. And they want to do a lot of video and music and all kinds of stuff like that. and they want to challenge Theta. Is kind of the established one, but never has really crossed that threshold yet. So AOZ is that company that is trying to catch Theta. Don't know much about it. I don't know him. No, there's thousands. No, there's thousands of coins that I don't know. There's so many there's so many companies out there that I don't know. But if you're going to go into XLM and XRP, I would tell you Hedera is a great move right now. I was telling everybody when it was down at 5 cents and it's now back to 13, but I think it's going to go to $2. Yeah. Yeah, but the XRP thing was because Gensler now, and everybody knows he's going to step down and Trump's going to take over. And so now XRP will do what they've been doing in Europe. Now they'll get into all the banking here. They're going to kill. I don't think it'll go to $100. The market, you got to look at the market cap of something. And then, okay, so if the coin is at $1 and the market cap is at 10 billion, in order for it to get to $2, it's got to get to 20 billion. So it's got to double. So you've got to understand that when the market cap goes so high, it's going to be harder to flip and flip and flip. So your investment grows more and more and more. You understand? And so that's why I tell you, go look at Hedera, which has a much smaller market cap than XRP. Hedera, yeah, Hbar is the acronym is Hbar. It's Hedera hashgraph. Yes. That would be one that I would tell you to make a move and make it soon. Okay. And by the way, they can't find these. I showed them off because I'm buying them. They can't find them on the website. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So make sure they're on the website because they want to buy those. They can't. But there's one of the gray and aqua less and extra large in stock. I just want you to know it hasn't been officially taken off stock, but it soon will be. Soon. He's right, by the way. He says. So look, a temporary picture. The one you see there now on the website is the one that Sean is holding up. So that's Sean. So they're about to load it up on the website. So get ready, set, go to buy. Okay. There you go. The big O special of the day. If you guys want to buy. Okay. Aqua and gray. And get the gray one is super sweet too. Yeah. Yeah. Here you go, Sean. You got to hold up the gray one now. He's Vanna White. Exactly. Vanna White. These things are sweet, bro. These things are sweet.
What the hell, Jeff? It's definitely the wrong price. It should be $79.95. All right, so you better buy it now because I think it's going up to $79.95. Tell them right now. I think that's a mistake.
Oh yeah? Seriously? Well, it's going to go up now, and it's at 50. He's keeping it at 50 to the end of the day. It's going up to $79.95. They put the wrong price on it. That's why when I saw it 50, didn't I tell you? What did I say? I said I pay concert shirts that are $40. This is only 50. It's going up to 79. $50. What's happening? Nice to meet Ron on the all-night telethon is in the house. Ron on the all-night telethon. It's going to go up right now. So, so look out. That one's online? Oh, the gray one is online. Oh, this one is 60. And this one's 50. I get a break. See, so that one's 60. The gray one is 60. So I'm paying $10 more for the gray one. Keware, crypto. We don't mislead you ever. I can. We can. We can. You actually no. I can lead you to that if you want. You really want to make a. You can really make a. You really can make a coin. Okay. All right. All right. It's a what's the name of this company? Oh man, they create coins for you. Damn it. Man, I don't know why I think the word red is inside the name of the company or something. There is a company that does that, and they create coins for all kinds of businesses. And so yeah, you could actually do that because people could earn Keware coins with purchases, and then that will get them, and then they can also be part of a club, the Keware Crypto Club, So yeah, we could do those kind of things. Yes. Yes. Let me get off the air and then I'll.
Right now.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody told them that already about the 50% on Black Friday. I don't know who it was, but somebody spread the good news about that. It's only on that. Yeah. You got to create a Panther zone now. Yeah. Is there a choking shirt here? Is there a shirt that comes with a choker? Yeah, the choking coin. Yes. All right. Thank you, Brett. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. You got some stuff here, Kane stuff to get warm for that tailgating on Saturday. So let's go. And for you Canes fans that travel too, you're going to need some Keware stuff that keeps you warm. It's a beautiful thing. George Matella says, although Michael Jackson didn't inspire revolutions and Bob Marley's music was more spiritual and deeper. Yes. Marley is, bro. It's like, you know what it is, George? It's the Ray Lewis bullshit right now that's going on. FAU interested in Ray Lewis because they see the Deion Sanders. Bro, there's only one Deion Sanders. You don't duplicate them. There's one Bob Marley. You just don't duplicate him. No, it just doesn't happen. His music is so special. No, there's never been a reggae artist ever that transcends like that guy. No one. That's why man, he would still be alive today. How old would he be? Somewhere in his late 70s, early 80s? And because of religion, he did not want to get the medical help he needed badly. Jesus. What a loss for us. What a special human being. 81. Yeah. See? 80 in February? Okay, whatever. I figured he'd be late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, man. For sure. What a special dude. Jesus Christ. Let's see. What else do we have? Big O, you were a big Miami Vice fan? Yes, I love Miami Vice. Who doesn't love Miami Vice? I would add Clint Eastwood and support actors Brian Denny and Richard Crenna for us older folks. LOL. What band owns the best-selling album ever in the United States? I'm going to go Eagles, Greatest Hits. I'm a big David Lynch fan. Oh, you hooked us up on that hoodie. Amen. Plus the discount. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So, amen. I'm here to hook you guys up. There's no host that makes you more money than I do. That's a fact. Okay? That's a fact. Now, those of you that didn't want to follow me at 16,000 or at 30,000 or at 50,000 with Bitcoin or at $900 or at 1,200 or at 1,500 with Ethereum, I can't help you. Or at $10 with Avalanche or at $6 with Chainlink or, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? I can only lead a horse to water. I cannot make you drink. And I'm not a financial advisor. I've never been a financial advisor. I will never be a financial advisor. So don't ever look at me as a financial advisor. Pat in Nashville says, I can listen to reggae for about 30 minutes, loving every minute. Then something flips in me and I got to stop. Same thing with Jimmy Buffett and No Doubt. Well, not Bob Marley. I can listen to Bob Marley all the time. I love Bob. But I get what you're saying. For certain genres, okay. But it all depends, man. If I'm at a club, at a bar, or whatever, and it's a Sunday and I'm grooving and they have reggae on, I'm enjoying it. If I can have reggae on the entire afternoon if I'm fishing. If there's a mood with it, I can roll with it. Now, am I going to listen to reggae all day long while I'm mowing the lawn? Probably not. While I'm working out? Probably not. Yeah. While I'm on the highway and I'm long distance driving, I might listen to a song. Am I going to listen to reggae throughout a long drive? Probably not. It's going to be something a little bit more pick me up instead of a little bit more casual and mellow. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in a party-like, club-like atmosphere, I can listen to reggae all night long. Dance with the wife, have some fun, have some drinks. Oh, man, sweet. Like I used to do back at Sundays on the Bay, right? Or at Monty's, where we used to have reggae-type music all the time. Shit like that, atmospheres like that, not a problem. Definitely. Let's see. Big O, just FYI, Oscar Rojas blocked me because I told him Carlito's Way was a shitty movie. That was a slow movie. Carlito's Way was too long, I think. I can listen to Sublime all day. Sublime's good. I've seen Sublime roam in concert many, 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 many times. Phil Collins, I love, dude. Who doesn't love Phil Collins? Phil Collins and Genesis? Are you kidding me? I can listen to that all the time. All the time. By the way, Slomin's Home Shield, proud sponsor of our program. We take Alarmo everywhere we go, and you should leave Alarmo at home whenever you go, because that is what helps protect your home, your family, your pets. I've got cameras inside, outside my home because I've got dogs inside. I've got 4 dogs roaming around. I got to make sure everything's all right in there. So I've got it like that. And of course I have I love the doorbell camera. That's one of my favorite cameras. It's awesome because even when I'm watching television, I don't have to go to the door if somebody knocks because I just have to look at my phone. Who's there? I don't feel like going to the door. Or, there's my food. They're delivering it. Let me go get it. That kind of stuff. You're going to love Slomin's Home Shield, folks. And right now they are offering a free home security system with free professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. The free system includes the panel, the keyboard, up to 10 door contacts, window decals, lawn sign, professional installation, lifetime service, communication device, and backup battery. And they offer top-of-the-line home security systems that are designed to detect intruders, alert the authorities, and give you real-time updates right to your smartphone. And let me tell you, my daughter cooks every night. Every once in a while, I'll say like once every 3 months, a little smoke might get a little too smoky, and it sets off the fire alarm. And within seconds, they're calling. Is everything all right? What's the code? And you got to have a secret code word. And then that, okay, we're all cool. That kind of stuff. It is great, man. So whether it's a regular alarm system, your smoke alarm, all of that, Slomin's Home Show, they've been protecting Americans for 100 years. So please call them, 1-800-ALARM-ME, and tell them that Big O sent you. 1-800-ALARM-ME. All right. Sade, I could definitely listen to all day. I'm with you, Devin. Yes. And I can watch Sade all day. I can watch her jam all day. That is one regret I have. And I will never be able to live out that dream. I never saw Sade in concert. And I love Sade. And I don't know why, for whatever reason, I never saw Sade live. So, and I know she does not tour anymore. I think that's how it is. I think she's done with touring, if I'm correct. I think she's kind of made a stance on that. She's kind of retired. So I lose big. I mean, enormously big. Any of you that saw her live, God bless you, man. God bless you. I'm jealous. I'm super jealous. I will say that. All right, we are out of here. We thank Brett and all the great people out here at Caneswear. Don't forget, go to caneswear.com and use our code BIGO10. You will get 10% off anything in the store, even if it's on sale, even if it's mispriced. Thanks to this man right here, Sean Stanley, the man, the myth, the legend that puts everything together every single day. Tomorrow, we will be at Hialeah Park starting off at 3 o'clock. Of course, David Furones will be joining us tomorrow on the show. So we'll have some fun with David. Friday, we're in studio, right? I think we're in studio Friday. And you know what? Let me ask what he wants. Let me ask the customer, because the customer is always right. So I am going to ask Larry what he wants. If he wants us this Friday or next Friday. Yes. Okay. Right, because that's the last Friday? Okay. All right. I will definitely ask him. And then maybe we're on Friday after Thanksgiving. Either way. Yeah, well, we normally don't, that we normally take Thursdays off. That Thanksgiving we take off, but damn it, now we have I know. But let's do the afternoon. If we're going to do that Friday, then we go in the afternoon, dude. We run the show, bro. Larry will let me do the show in the afternoon at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock or something. So that way we sleep in a little bit. Are they going to make your ass wake up at 5? Oh, no, they're off. So you don't have to wake up at 5. But you're not waking up at 5.
I'm not waking up at 5, but never mind. Okay.
You'll get to sleep at least. You're not worrying about sleeping. You got to worry about sleep, bro. I'll ask Larry. We'll see. I don't know if we're at Acura this Friday or next Friday, so we'll find out. One of the two. Sade Adu is her name. Thank you, man, dog. Appreciate you. Sundays on the bay. Wow, I used to go on my boat at night when I was a teenager. Let's just say got there alone, left with new female friends. LOL, great memories. Yeah, man, Sundays was a great place, dude. Back in the day? Yeah, man. That's you always ended the weekends there in Key Biscayne on Sundays. Always. That was it. For sure. Monty's was another place that you would go to, but you would go to Monty's on Fridays, actually, for happy hour. And then you'd leave Monty's and you'd go to a club after that. Go to 1235, Orvo, Joseph's, Casanova, whatever it is was your thing in those days. Mystique, whatever it was that you were into in those days. That's what you did. So, yeah. Yep. I remember that. I remember prowling the streets. All right. We appreciate you all out there as always. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same back channel.